You're watching Info Live TV for Monday, March 3rd. I'm Elisha Rabin. Prime Minister Olmert says talks with the Palestinian Authority will go on. That comes after Mahmoud Abbas said all talks with Israel are off. Strains between the two sides emerged as fighting in Gaza intensified. Olmert highlighted that the goal of the operation was to weaken Hamas. The Prime Minister said last weekend's strike will not be the last. Military intelligence says Hamas fired 20 Iranian-made Katyusha Grad missiles into Israel over the weekend. The link in the supply chain draws a troubling connection between Iran and Hamas. Over the weekend, the Air Force took out the largest bomb-making factory in Gaza and managed to kill the sole rocket maker who ran the operation. Hamas launched 3 Katyushas and many more Qassams into Israel today. One landed on a playground in Ashkelon. More than 20,000 Hamas supporters rallied in Gaza as the terrorist organization declared a victory over Israel. The rally came just after Israeli troops had pulled out of Gaza in the wake of the first stage of Operation Warm Winter. At the same time, Mahmoud Abbas offered to broker a ceasefire between Hamas and Israel. Abbas had not spoken directly with Hamas since the group forced Abbas's own Fatah party out of Gaza last summer. Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad had some choice words for Israel today as he wrapped up his second day visiting Iraq. The leader of the Islamic Republic said the real Holocaust is happening in the Palestinian territories. Ahmadinejad's visit to Iraq marks a turning point in relations between the two nations. They've been quite frosty since the Iran-Iraq war dominated much of the 80s. Ahmadinejad said both nations led the world in the fight for justice, kindness, and morality. The Red Cross sent the first round of trucks to Gaza from a center in Jordan. The international humanitarian organization is focusing on the likely need for assistance in Gaza as the first round of Operation Warm Winter concludes. The Red Cross hopes to open a corridor to Gaza from Amman from which it can send assistance regularly. Meanwhile, factories in Sderot have reached a state of total disarray. Many have been damaged. Estimates of damage stand at around 60 million shekels. The government launched a series of tax breaks for factories in the Gaza periphery and has pledged to buy products manufactured in the area before considering those made elsewhere. Stay tuned to Info Live TV for a riveting report from the border with Lebanon, a town divided between Lebanon and Israel. Plus, a look at rare video from Jabalia in Gaza, rockets and mines hidden in mosques and homes. You're watching Info Live TV, Israel's only internet TV network, broadcasting in 4 languages from Jerusalem.
Today, the whole world talks about Israel. But who broadcasts from Israel to the world in 4 languages, live from Jerusalem? Info Live TV, the first international Israeli television channel that operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Follow current events in Israel and the Middle East. Video features, interviews, news programs and news briefs live as history unfolds. If you want a direct link to Israel, access infolive.tv.